Well, this here's the steamer that's going to push us up top of the mountain. We're going to go on down and see if we can get a little bit of a tour. This is the cog. This is what gets you to the top of the mountain. Goes up to 30% grade. There's a diesel one going there, actually two of them. And up there at the towers, that's where the top is. So anyway, we're gonna go down here and see Paul, see if we can't get a little bit of a tour. So this is down in their shop where they build their cars. This is one that they're building brand new. And as you can see, there's a lot of work goes into it. And yeah, pretty nice stuff. So this will be the bumper for the front or back, not sure. How long are these cars, Paul?
Not exactly sure.
Not sure.
The whole 70 people.
70 people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty big shop. So you got some good carpenters around here.
You bet.
Yeah, beautiful work in the roof of this. Sliding doors. Yeah. Beautiful piece. Anyway, yeah. So we'll go see what else is around. These racks right here are 10 feet long and weigh just a skosh over 300 when they're new. And according to Paul, they wear them out on one side and then they reverse them, just like turning the sprockets in a bulldozer. So, and this here is like a turntable. Runs down, gets you to whatever bay you want. Quite an operation.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Made in-house.
Yeah. Paul says this is all made here by the maintenance men and mechanics. Watch your step when you... Hey, hon, watch your step when you come off the end. And this is one of the spare engines. And this is the business end. I'm going to take a picture of this underneath here, Paul. So there's the cog that goes in the rack. These are the big bull gears that the steam engine drives. And this one is still used.
That's awesome.
They've got a pair of them and they only use one at a time. So what's that boiler, about 15 degrees?
25.
25 degrees that sets. And that so that it's when it's on its steepest part of the hill, it's only so many degrees the other way. So they kind of split the difference. So anyway, yeah, and the tender holds a ton of coal or a little better. There's a firebox. Nothing fancy, just all serviceable. Now this tender's got a sprocket too. Does this one?
That drives a feed water pump.
It drives a feed pump. Okay.
Pumps water through the heat exchanger, and the exhaust steam
Yeah.
heats the feed water.
Okay. So they're getting a little bit of power off the axle to do some
Yep.
projects that they want done.
Yep.
Yeah.
When will this train go up next?
When needed. As long as I...
So this is the cog railway maintenance facility. There is a machine shop over on that back side right there behind the tool the tool rack there and the steel. But yeah, so there's men working down there. Why we didn't take any pictures on the back end of it. But yeah, they can put any locomotive they want in here. They have air skates. They put the air to them, and they can actually manually push a locomotive anywheres in here. And this building must be, what is this, about 300 feet long? This 300 feet? How long is this?
No, I don't remember, but it's not that big.
It's not 300 feet?
34,000 square feet.
34,000. If it's not 300 feet long, though, it's pretty close. So, anyway, quite a facility. So, anyway, we're gonna go see some more neat treasures. So this is the old maintenance shop that, as you can see, there's still people that are using it. This is where they used to run the locomotives in. Now you said this was
95.
1895.
Boston and Maine built it.
Boston and Maine built it, yeah. And they've still got a big old lathe over there, and
Another big one in the corner.
you know what make it is? I don't know. It's a pretty nice one. It's 14 by 30. Not quite enough light to get over there to tell what it is. But they got a milling machine there. Big grinder. Yeah, we're gonna go see a bigger lathe. Oh, that's a nice one. This is a Reed and Prentice. In beautiful condition. Still being used, still earning its keep. They're gonna move this one to the other building, you think?
I'm not sure.
It's a beautiful piece anyway. It's got a nice long bed. Must have, what, an 8-foot bed on it?
Yeah, they used to do main shafts and crankshafts on it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. So, yeah. So this has only been idle as far as the locomotive work for 1 year. Up until last year, everything was done in this facility right here. And as you can see by the floor, and it's had a lot of use. A lot of history. So this right here is a re-railing car. And it's got heat, lights, and off season, when it's cold out, they pull this along, stop it over a section of track, and they can change the rails right underneath the car. And yeah, got a few solar panels on the roof. This is all made in-house. Oh, you opened it?
Yeah.
So this is what the inside looks like.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It's got some hoists and rails hanging over there on the side, new rail,
It's all open. So
and they can work on the inside.
It won't be so cold.
That way
I know, isn't it?
keeps everybody safe, somewhat out of the wind. You know, another thing that they made in-house. So, gotta shut that, do we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shut that up. This right here is the diesel power plants that they're using now. They got the side panels off in it to get rid of the heat. All hydraulic driven. You can see the big hydraulic motors down there. And this is one of the coaches. All this stuff, like Paul was saying, is made in-house. That one's M1. John Deere power plant. What are those, about 500 horsepower, those motors?
600.
600 horsepower.
Yeah, John Deere.
This here is Paul Forbes. He's the one that's doing our narrating. And he's actually the fireman on the steamer that we're going to go up the hill on here. That's setting up there, number 2. And we'll take a little bit of video when he takes off and Then we have to walk up to the actual platform to get on. So this right here is Amanusic, and the tender holds over a ton of coal because it takes a ton to get up the hill and back. And we're gonna stay here and watch it go. No, I didn't realize till I was just talking to Paul, all these actual wheels that you think are drive wheels on these particular trains are just idlers. They're just greased and they just turn on the shaft with bearings, and the only thing driving it up the hill is the actual cog sprocket. So it's kind of a neat concept. Got 4 cylinders, 2 on each side. Yeah, here's the engineer climbing aboard. Oh.
Come up and look if you want.
I'll hold that. He's gonna let us up, just take a quick look.
Pretty cool.
So this is with no draft really.
Right, that's a bank.
You know, they'll get it banked up, he'll pull that down. And, you know, the actual flues are up top, right? Them are just stay bolts down
Behind the
there.
arch brick.
So she comes up around this way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Length is a flame.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Yeah.
And this is where the man does all the magic.
Yeah.
Paul's magic is right here with a shovel. So anyway, we're going to let that engineer get up here. And, yeah, quite a step. Anyway, we'll watch this thing go. Making some draft. Quite a thing. Yeah. Oh yeah.
One at a time.
That's for sure. He had that coal all banked over to the right hand side, so he's leveling the fire right now.
Take a picture, Emma.
I'll take a picture.
Well, I want you to be in it too.
Paul, when this place was all steam, how many of these did they have?
7.
They had 7 of them?
Yeah. And the lady is 6, but there are 7 of them.
Okay. And you've only got 2 that are still operational?
Yeah, at the current time. Yeah.
All this stuff has to be done every trip. Quite a lot to it. Do these wheels have roller bearings, or are they just bronze bushings?
Bushings.
Just bronze bushings. Pretty low tack, low speed.
4 miles an hour.
4 miles an hour. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see if this old girl will go here. We are. All the condensate's open. You can see that back cog on this one's got that chain on it. Yeah, he's getting it going now. Anyway, we'll go on up to the gate. So this is after they just went a few hundred yards. And of course, it's running pretty black because the door's open. When they get a forced draft, that'll all turn white. Now, how many horsepower is this boiler, you know? Like,
I do not know the horsepower of the boiler, but the locomotive supposedly is 400.
400 horsepower?
100 per cylinder.
Yeah.
And there's 4 of them.
So, yeah, pretty neat rig. He's sitting on 147 pounds, no, 100 and, something like
We'll call it 150.
150,
Depending
yeah.
on what angle you're at.
Yeah, got a mechanical oiler here. For the cylinders, I assume. Yeah. Got his throttle over here. Brakes. All kinds of good stuff.
That's actually your injector for water.
This one here's the injector?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 of them. But we don't use it in this one, we're using the feed water pump.
So it's mechanically driven off that sprocket?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah. So, anyway. Pretty nice rig. Paul's even got a seat if he wants to. You probably don't have much time to set till you come down, right?
No, not right.
So, yeah. So the coal is only at this depth, and it goes at an angle.
It goes uphill, yeah.
Yeah.
The rest is water.
So that's over a ton of coal just sitting on top.
Yeah, it's probably a ton and a half in there, I guess.
Ton and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that your water bottle you drink from?
This one, brand new today.
Oh, brand new water bottle?
look at that.
Yeah. Pretty cool. This is their weather station. The highest land speed recorded here back in, I think, 1931 maybe. I don't remember when it was. But anyway, it was over 231 miles an hour, I believe. This is where we came in from. That pile of rocks right there is the summit. These buildings are made to withstand, I think it's 250 mile an hour sustained winds. So yeah, if you want to read the rest of it there and ain't had time, just pause it. So this is kind of an interesting affair here. They've got a, I'm assuming this is some type of rubber, and just a push roller, and there's nothing that hooks these two together because of course the pressure's all one way. You've got your large brakes, and this holds us back. Well, it doesn't actually hold the coach back, but it holds itself back by using the steam cylinders as compressors. And this coach has got its own brakes, and they try to stay 6 to 8 inches apart as they go down the mountain. And the brakes are quite a complicated affair under here. A lot of cables, big disc brake. So that right there is the disc brake. It's quite an affair. Hydraulic operated. And that only runs the actual cog that's engaged with the track. These wheels out here, they're greased and they just turn on the shaft. And there's another cog back there. And as you can see, there's quite a lot to the steam engine. That's got some really nice gearing in it. Quite a piece of work. There's a set of cogs up there. So this has got double cogs, double brakes for safety. So. Now it's kind of a poor day, but there's a mountain. I've got to get my finger down where it is. Right here, that's kind of long and flat in front of that body of water. Well, that's Pleasant Mountain. That's in Bridgeton. The body of water is Sebago, and right to the right of that Pleasant Mountain here, that's right in here, there's a little mountain there that you can see get in the way of the lake. That's where we live, right there in that area. So we're about 50 miles as the crow flies from home. This is a ski mountain down here called Wildcat. And yeah, pretty neat place. If you're ever up here and get a chance to go up the Cog Railway, or drive yourself up on the road. Pretty neat affair. Anyway, I don't know when they're gonna load us up, but we'll bring you back in a little bit. How's everybody doing? We're back home again. There's a lull over in the field, so I'm assuming the framing crew is gonna come and take over. Which, you know, that's good because I'm pretty well ready for them other than that damn spot there. I don't know if they're going to start this week or next, whenever, but you know, when the big machinery starts showing up, you know it's close. A little correction today. I thought those were the brakes on that coach. That disc brake is not actually, it is a brake, but it goes to a sprag clutch. And it's one way, so all the time they're traveling, that's locked it up tight. And then when we go down the mountain, there's regular band brakes that they use to hold the coach back. And then the sprag clutch, they release it. So all the time, that's either basically locked or unlocked. Guess what I wanted to say. So other than that, it's it was a good time. And there was something else there that I was going to correct myself on. Oh, I think at one point I may have said that I thought it was 40 some degrees. It's 37.5 degree slope. I believe is the steepest. And I'm not really sure if it's 37.5 degrees or 37%. I know that they said that the front end of the coach was like 12'6" higher than the back, or 14 feet. It's pretty steep anyway. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you on the next one. And if you liked it, hit the like button. Don't hesitate to subscribe. Talk to you later.